Alrighty friendos, welcome in. So in today's video, we're doing an episode of You Decide, where we're playing on 0 sanity, 0 evidence. I'm gonna go inside, do all the tests necessary to figure out the ghost. I'm not gonna tell you what the ghost is, you guys get to decide. I thought we would do a couple games of 0 sanity, 0 evidence, and then we'll go do some Monkey Paw Difficulty, which if you are familiar with how the difficulty works, I'll link my video about it in the description if you guys want to watch that before we hop into those games. But without further ado, the timer in the top right, of course, is my smudge timer for when I smudge the ghost in relation to when it hunts again. I thought the ball was already down the stairs. She is not. Alright, we're in, and now we wait. Here we go. Okay, well, I do believe I know what the ghost is, and I'm sure you guys do as well. Go and pop in the journal for a second, just in case you aren't sure. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and let's go it out and see if you're right. The ghost was indeed a revenant. It's super straightforward. Like, I'm sure the second you guys heard it was hunting, you're like, oh, revenant. The revenants are the only ghosts that'll be like that slow when they first start hunting, and the second they detect your flashlight, detect your voice, or see you, they get super fast. So revenants, really easy peasy. So you know what we gotta do? We gotta hop into another map and try to get a more difficult ghost, shall we? And we are in. And now we wait. Okay, never mind. Okie dokie. Well, maybe we'll get some more things to test for this ghost. I hate trying to set crucifix up in the garage, because it is just like such a large room. I feel like a lot of ghosts like to hunt from like over here, and then kind of wherever. I still don't know the perfect setup for crucifixes in here. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a few more things now. Now also, I'm not a fan of the fact that on Willow you can't put motion sensors in doorways. So like that's where that's gonna go, and that's where it's gonna stay. Oh, candle. Okay. Now where to put the salts? Maybe here? Oh, I knew you were over here. I just knew it. They love, for some reason they just love this spot. Okay. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Yes. Oh. Airball coming in hot. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple more things. Hot, 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 hot. They're just frolicking the salt in there. Oh. Help me. Jesus. Harassment. Harassment. Holy moly, this ghost just like woke up. It woke up, drank its coffee, and said, I am here to ghost now. Oh, motion sensor actually did something. Oh my god. Holy cow. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try something else now. He loves that noise. Ah, my breaker. How could you? double back, bro? Why the double back, bro? Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm gonna grab more things. That is what's gonna happen now. Don't like being in the dark. Oh. My lights. Yeah, and so some of these videos I don't like include every single hunt, like the entire hunt, just because like I feel like you heard it 1,000 times. So if it's like nothing important, sometimes I'll cut the hunt short. If you ever notice that and are like, but why? That is why. Oh. Okay. Alright, I smudge the room one more time. Alright, well I think I know what this ghost is. I'm not like 100% sure. It's definitely a spicy one. So I'll go pop with the journal. Let you guys take a peek for a second for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's go load up and see if we're both right. Dang, it was just a Goryo. Okay, so I went Yuri. I really would have faith that this is somehow Yuri, because the reason I went Yuri, it could have definitely, it was down to Yuri or Goryo. It's because every time I would smudge it, it would never leave the room, but that's like such a huge room that even a Goryo wouldn't wander out. So I was like kind of down to the two. When I'm down to the two, if it's one of those, I usually call it a dub. But yeah, Goryo, because it never changed its favorite room. I'll go and talk you through the process of elimination in case you were kind of torn. So it wasn't a spirit because it hunted under 3 minutes after he smudged it. It wasn't a poltergeist because it wasn't throwing enough while I was hunting. I rolled off Mare because I'd left the light on in the garage, but like was keeping the light off in the kitchen and it never changed its favorite room. Usually Mare's trying to wander away from the light. Wasn't a demon because it never hunted under 90 seconds after he smudged it. Wasn't really hunting frequently at all. Wasn't a yokai because it found us pretty easily behind the kitchen island with our flashlight on. Was way too loud to be miling. Wasn't fast around our flashlights. Was normal speed, so go and cross off all the fast and slow ghosts. Stepped in assault. Didn't really seem like it was following us around. Used a crucifix by a lit candle. Never shapeshifted while I was hunting. Had a very normal blink. Turned off the breaker and didn't speed up when it saw us when the breaker was on. Happily hunted in the garage while we were in there. Did an airball event and wasn't visible enough to be an Oni. And I actually had checked for orbs because I was like, what the heck are you? So I rolled off Mimic but never changed its behavior. So it's kind of down to these two. And I just wanted this one time. I was like, come on, just be a Yuri this one time. But of course, the one time I don't guess and go Goryo, it actually was a Goryo. So, alright. We'll go into one more game on Tinglewood and then we'll hop on to the Monke Paw Difficulty. And we're in. Can I make it to the kitchen before you assault me? Nope. Okie dokie. Sorry I didn't loop it. I don't really find much value out of looping in the dark with my flashlight on. Like, I really can't see it that well. So, we'll just go and wait for the next time to actually loop it. I actually think I know what this ghost is. I'm gonna go ahead and stay for one more hunt, just to see. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I was trying so hard to keep my composure, whenever it was tossing the potato around, because all you could hear is ho, ho, ho. Sorry. To keep my composure. Alright, I'm gonna go pop my journal for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's go it out and see if you're right. This was indeed a poltergeist. I don't know if you guys actually heard the polty explosion it did by the front door. Might have been too quiet. But as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, this thing's a polty. But I want to go ahead and say one more hunt. Just to, you know, one, I like to watch polties when they're hunting. They throw things like crazy. And two, so you guys can see what a polty looks like when it's hunting. Because sometimes I know it can be confusing. A lot of people want to go poltergeist because the ghost is throwing things. But the thing that distinguishes poltergeist from normal ghosts is the power of the throws. So they will absolutely throw things across the room. That is what you're looking for. You're not looking for just throws. You're looking for powerful throws while it's hunting. Okay, well that is enough 0-0. Let's go on up onto the monkey paw settings. I'm not going to go into specific detail about this because I have made a video about it. But the main thing that you guys need to know about this difficulty is that the ghost is 150 speed and the breaker is broken. Everything else should be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I'm going to crank my brightness up, so I apologize to your retinas. Oh yeah, I'm also taking 3 pills, which get my sanity up to 60%. Okay. And we're going in. I'm gonna get everything set up, and then I will bring you guys back if something happens, or whenever I'm gonna start using the monkey paw. Okay, the ghost did turn a sink on in the kitchens. That's where it is located. And you can kind of, if you ever hear the ghost turn a sink on, you kind of like move left or right to see if it's coming more out of like your left ear. Like right, that's what I did. Like I went this way and it's been consistent coming from like that direction. But I also can echolocate the ghost, so I am a dolphin bat. It's game time. I wish to see the ghost. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty. 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 Okay, hunt is over. That is what the picture looks like. This is what the salt looks like. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a picture of the monkey paw as well. More money. Okay. And I'm going to wish to be safe. I wish for safety. I wish to be safe. Do this thing. Sometimes it hears me like super easily, like as I'm picking up the monkey paw, and then other times it's like, Matt, you're gonna have to work for this. Basically what this does is it lets the ghost hear me from anywhere on the map now. So I could get it to come over here from the kitchens. Okay. Hunt is over. I think we're gonna actually try to get a visual in the manager's office. Sometimes I feel like doing it in the chapel because it's brighter, but in the manager's office, at least I can get a couple loops out of the ghost before I have to hide. Whereas in the chapel, I just get like a couple second visual. So it just kind of depends on my mood. I'm like kind of been improvising on how I do this strategy. Because I know a lot of people, everyone always recommends I loop in here, but I just die in that hiding spot so much for no reason. why I've been doing it from the infirmary. But can I grab all these things before you try to assault me? Yeah, so we're just gonna bring the ghost in here and get a visual on it now. Yeah, it sounds like Niagara Falls over there. I wonder how many sinks is turned on. Okay, ghost is hunting. Ghosty, come here! Ghost, 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 ghost. Ghost, ghost, ghosty, ghost, 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 ghosty, ghost. Da da, ba da da. I'm in the manager's office. Come hither, please. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Here comes. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Well, I have died. This is why I don't like the manager's office looping. I'm gonna want to keep this video in. Sorry. I know that's probably loud. I'll go ahead and blur this end screen too. And let you guys take a second to think about like what you think it might be. And then I will like show what it is. I know I was gonna like do that and then wish for knowledge and all that fun stuff. But alas, this is why I don't loop in the manager's office. All right, I'm gonna go and unblur the screen right now. Ghost was indeed a, well, I wouldn't say indeed because we had no way to tell. It was a Yuri. It was probably gonna come down to us wishing for knowledge and narrowing it down to Yuri, but it like wasn't anything obvious, unfortunately. So, if you had thought it was anything else but Yuri, it was not. It was Yuri. So I guess we'll go back to using the chapel, man. That is so unfortunate. It just, what happens is they like get so fast that they can go to places they aren't supposed to. Like they aren't supposed to normally pass, and then you get eaten. So we're running it back though. Yo, the first time I'm like, yo, let's go ahead and try the manager's office. Because it's like the best place to get a visual. Ghost eats me. Unfortunate. No, it's funny too that we get the Yuri game after that Goryo game. Phasmo's like, oh, you wanted a Yuri? Here you go. It is game time. I wish to see the ghost. Go see. Wait. What? Hello? The ghost isn't hunting? Is it? Did I just break the game? Help? What? Am I just stuck in this darkness as well? I've never had this happen before. Okay, we're gonna play it out. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know, man. It's really dark though. Could I have the lights back? Like normally I can see fog in my locker. I guess we aren't getting the lights back? Help. I'm like afraid to leave the locker, no. I'm gonna go try to see something really quick. And maybe get eaten for it. Oh my god, it's so dark! It is like so dark. What is this, like a huge... The front door is shut, so I wonder... Was the... No, I don't think the ghost was hunting. Like, I was wondering if what happened is the ghost was hunting, and so I teleported an already hunting ghost to me. But then it would have eaten me instead of... It definitely did an event. And stepped this up. Now it's hunting. But it's still so dark. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna wish to be safe and get the ghost to come over here. I wish for safety. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty. Ghosty? Oh my god. I got the lights back. We got the lights back. Let's go. I don't know what happened. I'm sure one of you in the comments can explain why that event happened, but there's no ghost. Okay, well now we can actually do a visual. Which next time it's hunting, we'll go in the chapel and try to do it there. The ghost just threw something near me. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty. Wait. Oh, it was a short hunt? Because I guess the W to the G didn't actually cause a curse hunt. Okay. Well, we're gonna go W the K and see what we got. Oh my god. Shut up. I wish for knowledge. Okay. Alright, so here is what we are left with. I'll give you guys take a peek for a second, and then we'll load out and see what we got. I forgot to count down, I'm sorry. Alright, let's see if you're right. Ghost was indeed the twins. Because it was like decently fast the first hunt we actually heard it, and the second hunt it was slightly slower than normal. So that's how we were able to tell twins. It's also doing like, you could hear like touch a door and then throw something nowhere near, like kind of near each other, but not like in the same room. You could kind of hear like a difference. So they were doing two interactions while also being different speeds and different hunts. So still don't know what happened to Monkey Paw. I guess I just broke it for a second. Alright, let's go and do one more game and see what kind of ghosts we can get, shall we? It's game time. Let's do it. I wish to see the ghost. Ghosty, come here. Ghost. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty. Ghosty, come here. Ghosty, come here. Okay. Okay, hunt is over. I don't believe we needed to get like a visual there. I think we're good. I'll go in W to K. So you guys see what we're narrowed down to? Which kind of feels a little cheaty, but since I normally do it when I play this, I feel like it's fair. Although I wouldn't in this situation because I know what the ghost is, but still. I wish for knowledge. Okay. Here is what you are left with. I'll let you guys take a peep for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And let's go down and see if you're right. The ghost was indeed a Raiju, and the reason I was able to tell this was because it was very, very fast around the dots, and then went back down to normal speed when it wasn't within range of the dots. And something else I've noticed with Raiju, especially when I'm doing this difficulty, is that it affects my radio static from much farther away. So like, normally I use the radio static to determine if the ghost can hear me or not, but because the Raiju affects my radio from farther away, even though it's staticking, it isn't hearing me. So you may have thought it was like a yokai because it wasn't coming over, but it just was affecting my radio from farther away and was also outside of the aggro range of hearing me. So, but the main tell was that it got really, really fast around the dots. So pretty easy peasy. Nice reward after that Yuri game and the weird puggy wish see the ghost event. But that is all the games that I have for you guys today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop the video a like. If you love it, drop me a sub. Good luck ghost hunting, and I will see you in the next one.